actually make money crocheting. Whether you want to start a side hustle or you want to pursue crochet as your full-time career, there are so many options for you to profit with crochet. So if you want to make more money doing what you love, you clicked on the right video, because in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 favorite income streams as a full-time crochet business owner. These are not only going to help you maximize profits, but also give you some more time freedom in your life to maybe further pursue your crochet business. Hey makers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camryn. If you're new here, I make content all about helping you make more money selling at craft shows. I wanted to create this video because I wish I could go back in time and just tell myself when I was first starting out that this is a legitimate career path. You can do this and you can make money doing this. I don't know, I just feel like people, me included, especially when I was first starting, have that mindset where it's like, oh yeah, other people do that, but it's not for me. No, if you clicked on this video, I promise you there is something in you that has this entrepreneurial drive to sell your crochet and make money doing it, whether it is part-time, full-time, whatever it is for you. Just trust me, you clicked on this video for a reason. Now, I wanted to make this video to help you make more money because that's pretty much what my channel is all about. But I also wanted to start with busting a few myths that I've got before on social media. I've posted a lot of stuff here on YouTube and on Instagram, and for the majority, everybody's super positive, right? Like, I love y'all. I love you so much, but I will say once in a while, I've got some doubters on my post that try to tell me that I am lying, that I don't actually make money doing this, and I just want to clear this up. So let's start by busting a couple of myths. You can't profit from crocheting. You just can't make money from it. It's not possible. I tried it and it doesn't work. I don't know how to tell you this without, I'm not lying to you. I make pretty good money doing this, and I have been for years, you know, and I actually have never lost money doing this. I think that's a huge misconception too. Oh, you had to spend a bunch of money at the beginning. You have to be in debt at the beginning. No, I have grown, and I've grown at a pretty consistent pace over the last 5 years of running my crochet business. I actually got this comment a while ago on one of my posts about making money selling crochet. It's too good not to share. Sierra Stitches said, when people say you can't profit off of it, I've almost made 30K in revenue so far for 2023. By the way, this was a few months into 2023, so she's doing pretty good. She goes, I'm literally using my crochet to pay for law school. Okay, so it's not just me. There's other people out there that have found success selling crochet, and it can be you too. It's gonna be you because you just clicked on this video, and we're gonna get you all ready to soar in your crochet business. We're gonna get y'all set up, so don't even worry about it. I've also got this before. You make all your money on social media and you don't make any money at craft shows. There's no way you make that much at craft shows. Let me just be real clear here, okay? I started my business in 2019 on Etsy, and I actually barely made anything on Etsy until halfway through the year that I started selling at craft shows. Then I started selling at more craft shows and more craft shows. It was kind of a snowball effect where my craft shows, I was making more money there, sending people to my Etsy, so I was making more money on my Etsy as well, and I was able to, in 2021, when I graduated college, pursue my business full-time, selling at craft shows alone. Now, I was running the online side of it too, like doing custom orders and things like that, but even that income from doing craft shows alone was a full-time income for me, so I promise you, it is not from social media. Okay, let me be completely transparent now. Flash forward from 2021 to fall of 2022, and I started a YouTube channel. Now, the first 6 months on my YouTube channel, I was making, well, 5 months, because I got monetized 5 months in, I was making nothing. I've never made a cent from Instagram. Instagram has never paid me before for something, so I don't make any money off of Instagram. I do make money off of YouTube now that I am monetized, but that wasn't until 2023. So from 2021 to 2023, I was actually making my money from selling craft shows and my online shop. So I just wanted to clarify that, just because I know you're probably gonna click on my channel and be like, what is she even talking about? Like, she has a YouTube channel, so she's obviously making money from this. I promise you, you can make more doing craft shows than you can on YouTube. With my channel size, I can make more in one day at a craft show than I do the entire month on YouTube. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there, okay? So YouTube is a great way to make money, and we'll get more into that here in a minute, but I've gotten this before. I've gotten questioned on this before. Your husband probably makes all the money, and you just go crochet, and you do some craft shows, but you don't actually make an income doing this. Like, you just make a little bit, but your husband makes all the money. And Peyton watches my videos. He edits my videos, so yes, he does watch my videos, and he will admit, he's pretty proud of me, that is my business, and you know, we're married. This isn't a competition. It's our money together. That's our mindset on it. But I just want to clarify here, okay? I make more than my husband does, so it can be profitable, I promise you. And I am not just saying that. This is something that I have been building over years, and it's what I'm going to teach you in today's video. And then I've also gotten this doubt before, which is honestly, all of these are completely fair. I'm not even mad about getting these doubts, because I've had these doubts about other creators too, but I just want to clarify this. I've had the comment or question, like, what do you even consider full-time? Like, are you actually making a full-time income off of crochet alone? Or is it the social media? Or is it this or that? Or do you have another job? The first year that I graduated, now I don't share specifics of my income just for privacy reasons here on YouTube and on Instagram. I don't share numbers, but to put it into perspective, yes, I do make a full-time income. Like I just said, I make more than my husband, who does work full-time. My first year, again, selling at craft shows alone, I made more than I would have if I graduated and pursued the career path I was going to school for in the first place, which was graphic design. So if I were to go get a job at a graphic design firm and work full-time at a graphic design firm, I actually made more money selling crochet than a starting pay at a graphic design company. So if that puts things into perspective for you, yes, it is a full-time income that I do make off of crocheting. And again, I have built it since then. I diversified my income streams, which means I have multiple ways that I make money now. Like right now, YouTube is one of them. And I will be chatting more in today's video what those income streams are, my top 5 favorite ones, and how you can implement them in your business so you can make more money as well. So I'm so excited for you. I hope that I cleared some of those thoughts, and I just want to make this video to prove to you, like, I wish somebody told me this or proved to me this back when I was first starting, but this is a legitimate way to earn an income for your family, and you can enjoy what it is you do. You can be an entrepreneur, you can crochet, you can work 4 days a week. You have control in efforts you put in. The outcomes, of course, you can't really completely control, but there are things that you can do to make more money in your handmade business. And honestly, it's so cool, and I can you tell, like, I'm so excited to talk about this today, because it's just something that I wish somebody told me when I was first starting, and now I'm hoping that I can help you and be that person for you that yes, please look at me right now. You can do this. You can do this. I promise you, you can do this. It is gonna be work, and it is gonna be hard some days, but if you stay consistent and you put in the effort in running your handmade business, you will see results. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Let's jump into these 5 income streams that I suggest that you get started with in your crochet business. Now, a mistake that I made when I first started my business back in 2019 is I put all of my eggs in one basket. So I invested all of my time growing on Etsy. Now, at the time, I didn't think anything would even come to it. Like I said, I didn't think this was actually a business that you could get into. I just was looking for a little side money. Okay, I was a broke college student, so I started Etsy to get orders, honestly, mostly from friends and family. Now, I put all of my eggs in one basket. I was just selling on Etsy. I was investing all of my time on Etsy, which is great, but it did kind of flop for me, so maybe it isn't great. Like, I was trying, but it wasn't completely working for me. So I decided to diversify my income a little bit and try something else. Actually, I didn't really decide. I got asked to try a craft show. Somebody actually came across my Etsy and said, hey, we're doing a craft show in the area. I saw you're local. Do you want to set up? It's $20. And I was so nervous. I did not think I was gonna make my $20 back. So anyways, that is when I started doing craft shows. Now, craft shows, like I said before, it was a snowball effect. So the more craft shows I did, actually the more sales I made on my Etsy, and everything grew from there. So that is an example of multiple streams of income I had going on. I had income coming in from my craft shows, and I also had them from my Etsy page. So anyways, that is my story, and this is why I'm making this video, to let you know that there are multiple ways to make money in your business, and you shouldn't be putting all of your eggs in one basket. As much as I love talking about craft shows, which again, we will chat about here in a minute, I think it is really important to set up different streams of income, whether that's 2, 3, 4, 10, whatever it is, to diversify your business income. And that way, when there's slow periods in craft shows or slow periods online, you have other things that you're making money from in your business. So let's get started with the first and most obvious way to make money as a crocheter, and that is selling physical products online. And a lot of us get started on Etsy. Now, I've got opinions on Etsy, and if you want to hear all of my opinions on Etsy, I will link the video down below. I did a whole video on why I left Etsy, but if Etsy is where you go to start, do it. It can be a really great place. Like, I can't even hear it in my voice where I'm like, I don't like Etsy, but I can acknowledge that it is a really great place for a lot of people to get started. Now, you could also set up your own website, which it could be a Shopify website. It could be on, I know Michael's has like a new selling platform. I haven't really looked too much into that, but there are a ton of different ways that you can start your own website and start selling. Now, something that I suggest if you are doing craft shows is setting up your Square, which is your card reader that is going to be attached to your inventory for selling at craft shows. Set up a website through them, and so all of your inventory is attached. It makes things so much easier. So that is the first thing. It's kind of the most obvious thing. We won't stick on this topic for too long, but if you want to get started selling online, you totally can, just selling physical products. One of the main benefits of selling online is that you can sell to anybody in the world, which is so awesome. A craft show is a little bit more of a tight niche, you know? Like, it's like a smaller group, you know, craft shows is a smaller group, like it's local people, but you already know. Income stream number two is craft shows, and craft shows, they are my favorite. And even though it is like, I'm not able to sell to everybody in the world, okay, you also don't have everybody in the world who runs a handmade business as competition like you do online, okay? Yes, craft shows in person, you're gonna have a couple people selling similar things, but it's a lot more community-based, I've found. And a lot of the time, like even me, the other day I did a show, and one of my neighbors was selling scrunchies, and so I just took my scrunchies out, and I didn't sell my scrunchies that day just because out of respect for my neighbor who was already set up and had scrunchies out, I didn't want to be a competitor next to her. And I know for a fact people have done that for me in the past when I've sold dog bandanas. I had another vendor who was selling those, and she took them down just so that I could get those sales that day. And not that two people can sell the same thing, like they can too. Don't get that wrong, you know, like you can sell the same thing as other people and you still will sell, but it's just a lot more community and you don't have as much competition. Like, everybody on Etsy, right? You might be like, oh, there's too many people doing this. There's too many people selling physical items. I promise you, there's not. I have a lot of people who are doing craft shows in my area selling the exact same things as me, especially the oak and marlow chicken pattern and the little bees. Those are the two most common things I will see at other craft shows or at craft shows I'm set up at. And guess what? I still sell those like crazy. They are some of my best sellers. So I wouldn't worry too much about competition, especially at craft shows. Don't overthink it. And again, running an online website, selling your physical products, and doing craft shows is a great way to set up those two income streams so that you're making money from both online and also selling in person. So that is the second thing. Now, I specialize in selling at craft shows. There are a lot of reasons why I love selling at craft shows. Some of those being that in-person feedback that you get from your customers, and also just having control in your display, in your marketing, and meeting your customers face to face is so huge when selling your products. They get to meet the creator, which lets them get excited about getting the product because they know who created it. And yeah, you can get that online a little bit, but there's something about selling in person. Oh, it's so good. You don't have to worry about shipping or shipping costs, things like that. It's the best. Can you tell I'm obsessed with doing craft shows? If you're not subscribed to my channel already, I do a ton of market blogs where I share behind the scenes secrets, tips, and tricks of the craft show industry, helping you make more money as well, along with educational videos to help you make more money selling at craft shows. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe down below. I post weekly videos all about this. Now we're gonna move into our next 3 income streams that I have for you as a crochet business owner, and I promise you these are a little bit more unique. I mean, they're still common ones, and they're really common for a good reason because they're great income streams. But selling physical products, okay, we are done with that, and that is why I wanted to mention really quickly my pricing calculator, because yes, you can sell online and sell in person, but if you actually want to make money, if you actually want to profit and actually grow your handmade business, you need a pricing strategy. Now, I do have YouTube videos on my pricing strategy, but I also have a calculator that you can go buy right now. It's a digital product, so you can start using it literally right now. You plug and play your material costs, other costs in your business. You're covering everything that you need to so that we're actually making profit in our handmade business, which is huge. I mean, of course, you need a pricing strategy to make profits so that you can actually pursue this and make good money doing it. So yes, you've got to have some sort of strategy, whether it's a strategy you come up with or you hear in another YouTube video, or it's a strategy that I use, which is including all of your costs of your business, including that in your prices, so you're covering everything, marking it up so you're actually making more money and you're making enough for your time crocheting. Oh my gosh, this calculator is literally designed for you, literally. To be honest, I did it for me to make more money at my craft shows, but I have it for you as well. I designed this specifically for handmade business owners so that you can take the guesswork out of pricing and you can confidently price your products, make more for your time, make more in your business while keeping a really fair price to your customers as well. Yes, it is possible. It is possible. It's a digital product. You can go download it right now. You just need a Google account because it's a Google Sheets. A Google account is free. I know most of us have those and it's super easy to make one and access the calculator. We're factoring in all of your business expenses, not just materials, because there are a ton of other sneaky costs in your business. We're gonna incorporate all of that so that you're actually coming up with a fair price for you, not only for your customer, but you're gonna make money too. It's time to set prices with confidence, and I promise you, you are going to watch your profits soar at craft shows and selling online. Did I mention that there is a craft show section on the calculator and a website section on the calculator? Because there's gonna be different costs for both. It sounds a little complicated, but honestly, I lay it out really clearly for you on the calculator, and you can grab that calculator. Again, in the description box down below, I also have a walkthrough of the calculator here on YouTube, so I'll link that video down below for you as well if you want to check it out before buying. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that because yes, you can sell your products in person, but if you are not pricing them properly, you are not going to be making money, okay? You actually could be losing money. Income stream number 3. I mentioned it earlier, but it is starting a YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube is not the best way to make quick cash. Like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel today and I'm gonna make enough money to live off of this month. It's not like that. It's not. At least for most people. My story, I got monetized in January of 2023. I started back in probably like September. I think it was September 2022. And that is when I first started my YouTube channel. It took me about 5-ish months to get monetized. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Like, you are making content completely for free. Your time and your energy and editing and all of that, and you're making nothing from it. Like, it's fun. Like, honestly, it's very fulfilling. There's that, but as a business standpoint, it's kind of rough. It's an investment, right? Because you have to get monetized. Now, it's not like you're on YouTube for 5 months or you're on YouTube for a year or 1 month and you're monetized. It really depends on 2 things. There is watch hours and then there is subscribers. So you need at least 1,000 subscribers and you need, I believe it's 40,000 watch hours. I don't know, I'll pop it on the screen, whatever it is. So you have to have a strategy to get there. I recommend doing weekly videos. If you want more tips and tricks on growing a YouTube channel, or you're curious how I was able to get monetized this quickly, I feel like it was pretty quick. I mean, obviously, 5 months without getting paid is like kind of not great, but I know a lot of people who have spent a lot more time building their YouTube channels. So if you want any tips and tricks on how I was able to build my YouTube channel and get monetized on there so I can start making income, it's another income stream in my business, then go ahead and comment down below and let me know. Income stream number 4 for you, and don't even say, I don't want to do this, because I know a lot of people don't want to do this, but it is selling digital patterns, and you might be like, I don't know, I don't write patterns, or I don't know how to write them, I don't even know how to get started. Here's the thing, okay? Anybody who has ever done anything didn't know how to do it until they've just learned how to do it, okay? And I feel like I'm being kind of sassy right now, but I just want you to know that selling your crochet patterns is a really great way to make passive income. Passive income means that you make the product once, so it's digital, so whoever buys it, they get a digital copy, which is no extra cost to you, and you don't have to do any additional work. You just have to sell the product. That's the other thing, is you do have to sell it. So you have to have some sort of marketing strategy in place. So whether that is building your social media platforms, whether that is paying for ads. I've never paid for ads before because I am cheap. I am very cheap. I would rather spend 20 hours working on something in marketing than spend $10 in ads. I mean, maybe that's not the best technique, but let's be real. When we're starting our handmade business, I had a tight budget. I had a little bit of a tight budget. A little bit, like, it was pretty tight. I was a broke college student. Like, that's the whole reason I started my business. So I've never paid for ads, but I know that is a technique that you can do to grow. You can sell your digital patterns. You can sell small things. You can sell even smaller digital patterns and charge $2 to $3. You can do some bigger packages. You can charge, I feel like I've seen anything up to $12. I don't know. People go more than that too, but that's kind of just like an average for you to start selling digital patterns. And if you have a pattern that you've already, used and you don't mind sharing, then package it up in a PDF, use Canva, make it all pretty, sell that. And that is another income stream for you as a crochet business owner. So that can be super duper helpful as another income stream. And also also you get to share your craft with other makers, which is super fun. I love selling patterns. I am gonna admit, when I first heard about selling patterns and that being an income stream that was possible, I was like, no, I like writing patterns, but I don't like writing patterns, you know? Like, it just doesn't sound fun to me. And now it's like all I want to do. I'm like, so many patterns I want to write. It is really fun. So even if you're feeling like, I don't know, that one's for me, just give it a go. You know, do a free pattern and just get some feedback and get your confidence going with it. That's what I did at first. And then you can start selling them. And that's another income stream for you in your handmade business. Lastly, which I feel like, why do people not talk about this enough? I'm getting passionate over here. Can you tell? Okay, why do people not teach crochet classes more? This is an incredible way to make more money in your business. You do not need a certificate of any sorts. I will say, I did get I am certified. I am a certified crochet teacher. I got my certification through the Craft Yarn Council. Now, if you want me to do a video on how I got certified through the Craft Yarn Council, I did have to pay, I think it was less than $100 for the course, and then I got a certificate. I actually did swatches, and my swatches got a lot of feedback. I gained a lot of knowledge out of it, actually. And if you want to learn how to do that or just hear about my experience, then go ahead and like this video, and that will let me know that you are interested in a video on that in the future, and I can definitely do that for you. But here's the thing, crochet is it's a growing skill. A ton of people want to learn how to crochet, and you know how to crochet, which means you are very valuable, and people will literally pay you to teach them, which means people will pay you to just keep doing what it is that you love to do and share it with other people. Isn't that that's amazing? And the thing is with this, that you can make money not only doing one-on-one sessions, but you can also do group classes. You can do workshops. Oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless. I hope I have your mind racing with all these ideas, or people in your life that maybe you can even practice on at first and try to teach them how to crochet and see if that's something that you're interested in implementing into your business. But anyways, teach crochet classes. I just had an old friend of mine write me the other day and say, oh my gosh, me and my group of friends want to learn how to crochet. Will you teach us? I'm like, yes, of course. Let's do a group class. It's going to be so much fun. And I don't know, it's a lot of fun sharing crochet with others. Of course, I know a lot of you learn from your grandma or your mom, or I had actually a friend of mine's mom teach me when I was about 10 years old. And I just love that this skill is just passed down, and I love teaching kids. Oh, it is so fun. So come up with some rates and packages, and you can start doing classes. This is specifically really awesome to do in slower seasons in your business, maybe summer, where you're not selling as much crochet, you're not doing as many craft shows. Maybe your busy season is like mine, which is fall and winter, and you have a little bit more off time in these other seasons. Then you can teach some more classes in those seasons and kind of diversify your income that way. Now, you know, I'm here to hype you up. I am here to get you results. Can you tell my energy right now? I'm so excited for you. Like, I cannot even express how excited I am for you to actually do this. Like I said, I wish somebody just like grabbed me and looked at me and said, Camryn, you can make money doing this. Keep doing this. So if you just started a business, or you're thinking about starting a business and you have those limiting doubts coming in, like, oh, everybody else can do it, but not me, or yeah, I don't know, I feel like they don't actually make money doing this, they're just lying to me, you know, whatever it is, like your mind is gonna start holding you back and trying to get you to, oh no, like I don't think I can, I don't want to. Here's the thing, you need to take a step. I'm all about taking messy action. I'm all about doing things before you feel completely ready, because that is where you are going to see results. You're never gonna feel completely ready for something. Our mind, again, is going to come up with all these limiting beliefs, all of these things that are gonna hold you back from doing what it is that you wanna do because you clicked on this video, and because you got this far in this video. I mean, you listen to me ramble on about this for this long. You're ready. You are ready. You need to take the next step. So whether you have a crochet business already, I want you to pick one of these streams of income that you're not already doing, one of these 5, and implement it into your business this year. And if you haven't started your handmade business yet, pick one of these and get started with it. And then you can slowly come back to this video and start piecing in more and more income streams into your business. But I want you to really focus in on one of these out of today's video. So I want to hear from you. I want to keep you accountable, okay? I want to hear from you. Comment down below. Which one of these are you going to pursue more of this year and start building out your income streams in your handmade business and start making more profits in your handmade business as well? And if you're an overthinker like me and you're sitting sitting there and you're like, oh, I could do this, but then, oh, maybe if I did this, it wouldn't work and I should actually do this, just go with your gut. Pick one of these and go with your gut, and you gotta do it. You just gotta do it. I had to tell myself this all of the time. A little life update. If you're at the end of the video, I'm thinking that you, like, we are besties. Let me give you a little life update. Let me give you a little something that I'm thinking about doing in 2024. I'm actually going back to school and pursuing my master's degree in digital marketing, which is super great because you're gonna benefit out of this too, by the way. Like, it's not just like a cool thing for me. I'm actually gonna be sharing what I'm learning during my master's program, all about branding yourself and marketing yourself as a handmade business owner, specifically online. And oh my gosh, I cannot be more excited to do this. And again, this is something I was putting off for so long, and I finally just said, okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, but my grades aren't perfect, they're not perfect. Okay, I'm letting go of perfectionism this year. I think you should too. Pick one of these and comment down below, and I would love to keep hanging out with you here on YouTube. If you want to keep hanging out, I suggest this video right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you, my friend, in this video right here. Bye!